Hey everybody, it's Ned coming at you with a toy review, and this is the G.I Joe Legacy Collection Fire and Rescue Firefighter, and I don't have many G.I Joes in my overall collection. I have like a Pawtucket from like the '90s. I have Rock and Roll because he's my boy. I have the like retro card G.I Joe 6-inch Crimson Guard and like that more modernized Crimson Guard, which I love a lot because it looks like a Merc from Black Ops 2. I'm pretty sure that's all the GI Joes I have in my collection. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that including this. Yeah, this is the only GI Joes I have in my collection now. And 4 out of 5 are classified. So yeah, they're the GI Joe classified. They're good figures. I was actually hyped up for this one a lot because I remember seeing Hasbro like reveal this just a while back. I don't fucking care. Oh hey, there's a screw. You can go on the dump truck. Yeah. So let's go ahead and look at this. This is a nice firefighter, man. I love this. Not only because you can just go wild with your imagination with this bit, because you can like have this do a lot of things. Because it's not a named character, it's just a generic firefighter. It's fucking cool. It's probably one of my favorite figures so far from Hasbro. Not my number one favorite, but whenever I create my top 10 favorite Hasbro 6-inch figures, this will probably be on that top 10 list. Because out of all my G.I. Joe classified, being Rock and Roll, again, the Crimson Guards, and this, I'll straight up say now, I think this might be number one. Because Rock and Roll and the Crimson Guard, the modernized one, not the retro card wave one, I love them all. I love both of them equally. But this one has more I love it more. I love it more. Yeah. And this dude can pose too. He can pose too. Alright, let's look right here right now. He can fucking pose. He has and he even has like most of the firefighter equipment on him too. His head can pose around and shit. Should also. I'm just gonna straight up say it right here, right now for the video. I'm not removing this mask. I'm not removing the helmet because I don't fucking care to. But the tube can connect right there. That can connect right there for the oxygen tank. Yeah, he's just cool. He has all his tools and shit also. He can we gotta rescue them people. You guys remember Rescue Heroes for that toy line? I think I had like maybe one Rescue Heroes when I was a kid. My stepbrother, he had a few of them. I remember vaguely, I'm pretty sure mine was the firefighter too. Which, yeah. Rescue Heroes, didn't they try to bring back Rescue Heroes at one point in like the mid to late 2010s and like failed miserably? Rescue Heroes. Oh man. That's some nostalgia too. But yeah, you can have him being watch out for being that kind of bullshit. And the details too again. It's just a nice firefighter. And that's kind of why I like this even more compared to the other ones. It's like, oh, the Crimson Guards. Yeah, they're just generic grunts anyway. yeah, but they're just... They're generic grunts that are meant to be like these militaristic... They're basically meant to be Royal Guards, but for G.I. Joe. But they're militarized and stuff like that for being toys. And it's just like, this is a simple firefighter. This is a simple firefighter, and it's just... That's what's nice about this, dude. And looking at the rest of his accessories, too, he has the Jaws of Life. Really like the Jaws of Life. Really like this. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. I might have him displayed with the Jaws of Life eventually. He comes with this face / alternate head. It's nice. Has goggles he comes with too. Because this is meant to be a grunt. You're meant to just army build if you want to have a whole squad of firefighters. But he has like 2 of this. One of this. I actually what was it? My I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, my father. My father, because he was a firefighter. He would use this kind of equipment like all the time too. Like firefighting's in my family, and all this kind of equipment here. He'd use, I think he even my father even used the Jaws of Life too at one point. In fact, honestly, one of the reasons why I like this is because the the head right there that's unmasked looks damn near like my dad. But this, I'm pretty sure this is for like, a burn over. Because you're meant to like, for a burn over, right? You're meant to like get super wet and shit. And then like you just cover yourself up. That way, like if you're like, a good example of what I'm trying to explain is, in Australia for like the wildfires and stuff, right? There's watch Dr. Prowl's videos about, top 10 like scariest wildfires or top 5 or whatever. And one of them, there's like from Australia. And they did a burn over on one of them because it was that bad. And this is, I'm pretty sure, meant to be the same kind of thing for a burn over. That way, because, well, you're still going to get fucked up, but it's going to protect you a lot more than not having nothing at all to protect you if you're literally in a goddamn wildfire. Which, that footage, too, right, of the Australian wildfires, man, that's saddening. It really is. Even with California, like, not, because I don't like talking, stuff like that too much on the channel. But even with everything that happened in California in 2025 for the wildfires, it's just so heartbreaking. And it was just, it looked like a zombie movie, honestly, after the wildfires and stuff. It looked like a straight up zombie movie, which is, again, heartbreaking. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna do this actually. Yeah, before I do comparison with sizes with other figures really quick. Yeah, there's the unmasked head minus the helmet right there. And there he is holding the Jaws of Life too. And yeah, this is so cool. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. It's one of my favorite Hasbro figures for G.I Joe. But comparing this to the Black Series Commander Cody from Hasbro also, and then Mattel's Stone Cold right there. I think he scales pretty good. I really do. I really like this also. And another thing that's pretty neat too. This is from Deadpool, right? Because it's G.I. Joe, right? I think this is pretty neat. So it's like, oh yeah, let your imagination run wild. That ties more into, just like, hey, you want your G.I. Joe fireman to be, I don't know, like fucking an undercover agent for Cobra? Then it's like, oh yeah, fuck Cobra! The Hasbro didn't need to do this. They really did not with that figure. And yeah, that's more or less Hasbro just being fucking lazy. But I think that's so funny and cool too. And it's both hands. It's both hands. Oh, yeah. Hasbro. Hasbro. You can be both a headache and a fucking loving, caring toy creator. But overall, obviously, I love this. As I said at the beginning of the video, I don't have many G.I. Joe Classified in my collection. Because usually with G.I. Joe Classified, how it goes is it's basically with most things anymore when it comes to things about collecting that I like to collect. They either don't make what I like, they make what I like, but fucking scalpers take everything. Or it's just, I don't care. Or it's overpriced. Fucking overpriced. That's a big problem in this day and age. With a lot of shit. Why collecting's just not even fun anymore half the time. And with this, though, I'm very happy and satisfied with it. It's been a minute since I could say I'm very satisfied with a toy. Which, I mean, I love most of the toys that are in my collection. But I'm very satisfied with this. And that says a lot, too, because out of, like, the figures that I have in my... Like when it comes to, like, different toy creators. Like, say, McFarlane. Because I review... I don't know if it's going to be on the channel before or after this, but I reviewed the 40K Lieutenant Titus. I'm beyond happy with this from McFarlane. But then there's Hasbro, Because Hasbro compared to McFarlane, in my opinion, when it comes to just collecting, they're not as good as what they should be compared to like fan love when it comes to McFarlane. Because Todd knows how to love the fans. Hasbro, the problem with Hasbro is they make good quality figures just when they want to. But a lot of times, they're just fucking greedy, Hasbro is. Hasbro's very greedy. Like, what's a very good example? Oh, Arc Commander Jesse, or, fucking, let's see. Most HasLabs, especially for Star Wars, Transformers, HasLabs ain't that bad. But for Star Wars, like they revealed the Republic, the Laddie or whatever the fuck it is. They revealed that not long ago, and it looks amazing so far for the HasLab. But it's no, the prices of that stuff is no, because back in the 2000s for the same quality for the most part, that shit would have been probably under $100, maybe at most. I'd say $60 to $70 at most. But no, Hasbro's pushing for that kind of stuff to be like fucking $300 to $700 and shit like that. And you're saying, oh, it's Hasbro, you're baby. No, I don't like that. I don't like that aspect about toy collecting. I think it's just not fun, it's scummy, and it's just overall greedy. And it pisses me off. Because, again, Hasbro, this is a good example. Hasbro can cook, they can make, and they can be fair. But, nah. See, that's why I like diecast. Diecast is just that one hobby that it's usually always the same. Very rarely is there a diecast I don't like. Like, all the diecast right there, you see? All the fucking diecast there. All the diecast right there. I love every bit of it. But very rarely is there one or two diecast in my collection that I don't like. That can't be said about Hasbro half the time, because Hasbro does make a lot of shit figures. But with that said, if you all like this video, like, comment, sub, all that jazz, and tell me if you have this in your collection, if anybody gives a fuck to watch this video. And if so, how do you feel about this? Because I really like this still.